What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Film Session. So, in Indiana's win against Rutgers on Friday night, Sam Alexis tallied 6 blocks, which was a season high. It's also more blocks than he had in all of Indiana's last 8 games combined. I think in a game where Lamar Wilkerson, Tucker DeVries, and Nick Dorn all scored over 20 points and got a lot of the headlines, Alexis's work made him a bit of an unsung hero. So, let's dive in and break down how he got it done. Okay, first one very early in the contest, just 3-0 Indiana. We got ball screen, Buchanan sets for Powers. He's coming around at left. As this evolves, what we see is Doran comes to the ball, to ward off the drive, and there's a nice pocket pass here. The Powers actually gets through to Buchanan, and we see Sam Alexis over here on the left low block, and he's coming over now to help. Because Rutgers does a nice job on this ball screen of getting an advantage. Verticality, block, boom. First one right there. Nice backup job by Alexis to ward off this shot attempt. Okay, next one. Ball screen in a similar area here to start. And actually, Alexis's man is involved as the picker. So he's here kind of coming out. And Indiana ends up switching this. So Alexis is now on the ball handler here. So he's trying to get position down here on the smaller Wilkerson. What ends up happening is Alexis comes over on the double to try to help Wilkerson out here. And then the pass goes out to Mark. And as this happens, and maybe, Wilkerson should be maybe heading back out there on the pass, we have both Enright and Nick Doran kind of going on the ball. Wilkerson maybe thinks he should be heading out to the corner then. And then it's just a simple pass back to Mark. And he knows, okay, now I got room. I got a whole lane here ahead because Indiana's kind of messed up a little bit on the switching and recovering. And so here again, on the opposite block is Sam Alexis. And he comes and meets him. Verticality again, gets the block. Really good stuff. Okay, second half now where Alexis had 4 blocks. Francis with the ball. Ball screen, maybe he's going to be taking this right, but no, he rejects it, and he's got space out this way, and, Francis had led all scorers with 28. He got some buckets in this game for sure. And Nick Dorn, great three-point shooter. Defense, kind of his speed and footwork is questionable at times, and so Francis goes by him here, and Alexis just keeps with it, meets him at the block, bodies him a bit, and Francis is now kind of scrambling. He's got the big hand up in front of him. He's trying to get around a little bit, and as he kind of meets him at the center, he's already fallen Francis a bit, and Alexis is able to block this, and Dorn picks it up. Indiana ball, another block for Alexis. Okay, next one, Mark gets the ball on the left side here. No ball screen, but he's got space left. Dorn, again, was leaning a bit this way. He's a bit open. He's a bit exposed. And right now, we see Alexis here surveying the scene. Mark goes left. Dorn tries to rip it from behind, doesn't get it. And Mark this time tries going up and under, but Alexis kind of didn't get baited to try to block him on the left side of the rim. Keeps with it, blocks it there. Another block for Alexis. Okay, next one. Mark goes out of this. And Francis is just, he's got some space. He's just taking Enright one-on-one. We got Alexis down low here on the low left block. Francis takes this. Gathers, a little stunned in from Dorn. So he goes up. Boom. He's just a little bit back now and fading back on this one instead of trying to go right at Alexis. And Alexis is still able to extend and block it. All right, last one here. This is actually with 35 seconds left in the game. Indiana has just scored, and Francis is just driving left on Enright. And we got Alexis here. I mean, he's starting to get he's not in the paint and he's not near the rim, but he still tracks this down. And Enright does a good job of staying in front of Francis here as it gets to the rim, which slows him down, which gives Alexis time to recover. And boom, there's his 6th and final block. So yeah, there you go. That's all for today. Just wanted to kind of point these out. I think obviously these Rutgers players were not huge that Alexis was blocking, bit undersized, you could say, but I think he did a really good job on timing, on blocking without fouling. And he even almost had a 7th one there that ended up calling goaltending, if you remember, in the second half. Yeah, and this really helped here in Indiana's victory. Maybe not as much as all the baskets that his teammates hit, but was still a really important part to getting the job done on the road. So, okay, that's all for this one. We will catch you in the next one.